Good afternoon, everybody. How are you, Jeff?
I always like that long pause at the end.
I like it too.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's catchy.
How was your week?
Super duper. Thank you for asking me.
Super duper. Nice.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. I like the duper.
Yeah. Trying something different.
Did you know her?
No. Oh, man.
I'm in a good mood today, Jeff.
Yeah, what do we have?
I know you said I looked grumpy a minute
did. You
ago,
looked
but I
grumpy
wasn't.
as
I wasn't
hell,
grumpy.
yeah.
Just now I'm good.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
But
Thanks to the Celsius.
I'm always,
Yeah.
they need to sponsor us already.
They really should.
I mean, we have not had a show where I didn't have a Celsius.
Yeah.
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 Make a call. Anyways,
Hey, if somebody knows anybody.
hey, no, just it's been a good week.
Yeah.
I know we're only on Tuesday, but legitimately, it's been a great week from last week
To now.
to
yeah.
now. We've had a lot of exciting things happen. Not only from a Fleetle standpoint, but also from my agency. I ended up having a guy get promoted to AAA.
Which is awesome.
So excited for him.
Yep.
Plays tonight. Played already one game. Actually, played two games. They had a doubleheader on Sunday.
This is the same kid we watched on Sunday, isn't it?
Deshaun knows, man.
Yeah, man.
Love
We've
it.
had him on the show.
We have. He was here.
Yeah.
He was a part of our show.
Now it's going to be tough to get him back now that he's, celebrity.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
He's a grounded dude.
Yeah, he's
totally
pretty cool,
grounded.
dude.
He's
Yeah,
totally
good, dude.
grounded. He's humble. He loves my kids. Loves our family. He spent a lot of time, coming over during COVID and stuff like that. So yeah, he's a good dude. So I'm really excited for him. He's AAA, first time ever going to AAA. Was in AA last year with the Angels. Now he's with AAA, Salt Lake City, the Bees. I'm leaving this week. I leave Friday to head out to see one of my other guys who is playing with the Cubs. I'm heading out to Indiana, South Bend, Indiana. I've never been there before. Yeah. Why are you laughing?
Nothing.
What are you laughing about?
Well, because the first thing I think of is I'm like, I wish you had money. I wish you could go back in time.
Make it a Cubbies.
Put some money on the Cubbies.
All right, Back to Future.
Sorry. Right when you said the Cubs.
Part due.
Yeah.
So heading out to South Bend, Indiana. He's pitching on Sunday.
Okay.
Great thing about this trip is that he actually is coming off injury. He was out an entire year.
Damn.
And
What happened to him?
Tommy John.
That'll do it.
Yeah. And now, perfect example. So guy grew up in Chicago, actually got drafted by his hometown team, which is pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Out of high school, Homewood Flossmoor High School, which is in Chicago, Illinois. And I'm from Arroyo, Illinois.
Wayne's World?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you did one. I had to do it. Bring back the 80s, guys.
That's right, bro. I love it.
So he drafted out of high school. Did very well. Started to move up the system pretty fast. Got hurt. Missed all of 2023. Back in 2024. Starter, pitcher. Pitched the other day. Went 3 innings. Gave up no runs. 1 hit. I'm sorry, 3 hits. 1 walk, 1 K.
This is who we watched on Sunday at your house.
Watched him too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Gotta love the
Cody
guy.
and I were watching him.
Yep. So, so he's pitching. And what's making it even more special is I get to see his family.
Yeah.
They're going to be there because they're all from Chicago.
Yeah.
Which is not too far away from South Bend. Mom's actually from Indiana.
How far is that, though?
It's probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Oh,
Not
ain't
even.
bad.
It's like right on the border there.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I get to see all the whole family, which is awesome. Haven't seen them since he got drafted, literally.
Yeah.
Talk to Mom all the time. See the pictures up on the old face of book.
Yeah, the Book of Face
Book
there.
of
Yeah.
Face. And so I'm going to see him. Another one of my guys is in AA. And I can't say who just yet, but one of my free agents that I was trying to get a job for, I got a job.
Oh.
Yeah. So he left to this morning at 11:30, heading out to.
You're not going to say, are you?
I can't. No.
Yeah.
Won't do it. I will when you'll see when it's announced and it's official because he still has to go through physical.
Yeah.
So I got to wait till everything's official. But so it's been a great week.
Yeah,
it's been a great week from an agency's perspective.
Yeah.
It's been a great week. We're about to make a huge announcement coming up here in about 48 hours, actually.
Yeah.
On the Fleetle next event, which is in June.
Yeah.
We had to change the date due to the special announcement that we're having, and that's June 6th through the 9th. The Battle of the Beast. And yeah, man, it's been a fun week.
Yeah, you've had a good week.
Yeah, I'm excited. And you know what, man? I'm more grounded and I'm more like, I don't say relaxed. I still move like the Energizer Bunny.
We know.
I keep going and going and going and going. But I'm happier than I have been in a long time.
It's a good thing.
I'm excited. I'm excited about all the things that are coming. I'm excited about what we're doing.
Yeah.
I'm excited about the future.
I'm not excited that I had to do those freaking scores. I can tell you that.
Oh, will you stop with that?
But thank God for the iPad. I'll definitely give you hats off to that. That makes crap so much freaking easier.
Yeah, you can't do it on your phone, Jeff.
No. I don't have a laptop, so that's why I don't have an iPad. Jackson has that.
Well, you have an iPad now. I gave you one.
Yeah, you did.
Well, Fleetle did.
Fleetle gave it to me, for just to use for this, yeah. I mean, I've been looking up other stuff, but just kidding. But seriously.
Yeah, no. So, look, that's the easiest job. I'll take that job. You do everything I do.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I got enough freaking problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a fun week.
Yeah. It's been a good week for you.
I'm excited about all the stuff that we have coming up. So, hats off to all my clients.
Yep.
And all their accomplishments, and we're in the thick of it, man. Baseball's here.
Yeah, baseball's here.
Yankees have started off hot.
Yeah.
Braves have started off hot.
Yeah.
Marlins,
not so much.
Not.
Did they win last night?
I don't care.
Probably
yeah.
not.
Well, they won Sunday.
They won Sunday.
Did they win last night?
I don't know. I'd
look that up.
It's over there.
Oh, I'll look it up.
Yeah, take a look at that. But it surprises me only because of some of those players aren't horrible freaking baseball players. I mean, they're there for a reason.
Who says?
I don't know. I like a couple of them.
Yeah.
I like Berger, bro. That's the only guy on the Marlins that I really like because he's a big fat guy that plays third base. I'm like,
the Yankees
this guy's
smoked
great.
them 7-0.
Oh, yeah, that's a blow.
Yeah. I should have known that because I just said the Yankees were hot.
Yeah.
Who else?
Braves lost last night.
Pirates are starting off unreal, man. They're 9-2. Beat Detroit yesterday.
Yep.
Brewers lost to the Reds. Both are 6-3, 6-4.
Yeah, Braves lost to the Mets.
So. Mariners are shocking, dude.
Suck my ass, Johnny.
Mariners are shocking. Blue Jays aren't because you called that one. I'm not sold on the Blue Jays.
Nope.
Mets are terrible.
Mets got lucky last night. Their freaking leadoff batter had decided to have
but they're not
5
playing
RBI
well.
night. No, they're not. Their pitching is horrendous. But I will say, I shouldn't say I feel bad for them because I don't. But their pitching is horrible right now because they got injuries, man. The injury bug hit them quick.
Who was that?
Mets. Hell, they're down like 2 starters right now. Braves just lost Spencer Strider now.
Really?
Yeah, he's down. And a lot of them are saying because of this pitch count, this pitch clock, man. They sped it up. They gave it an extra, 3 seconds they took off of it. A lot of them are saying you need to go back, man, because it's a problem. You're rushing these pitchers to pitch that are throwing 90, 100 miles an hour, and you got to turn around in 10 seconds and throw it again. I mean, they don't even do that in Little League. Why are they doing it in the pros?
Right.
Like, that's how people are going to get hurt. So, whatever, man. Like I said, it's too early in the year to sit back and say, oh, yeah, where were I? With a bet. Relax. You played, 12 games? Calm down. You've got like 162 more of these to go. But anyway. Yeah.
We won last night.
Who's that?
We win today. That's what they call a
winning streak.
It has been done before. Thanks, Lou.
Yep.
I actually said that to Browner the other day, actually. When they won, I was like, it has been done before.
Yeah. We have a coach that coaches with me that he decided since the pitchers and everything were done for rec, and, you got to look nice for the pitcher.
Well, nice.
He's a weightlifter, so he cut the sleeves, so he cut everything off of the shirt. So now when he shows up to East Point and he's got these muscles and these tattoos.
Oh, he's all jacked up.
Oh, yeah.
He thinks he's The Rock.
Yeah, 100%. So I looked at him and I said, listen, you know what? I say because he's got like a little cut like right here, like so that was a little V open, so it looks cute, right?
Showing a little neck.
Yeah, you know, might as well. But I had to make it fun for the kids, so I said, listen,
It's all about the kids.
every time we win, we peel a section. So
He
we
loses
won,
a button.
we won on Friday, and the game ball, and not being a game ball, you got a pair of scissors, and they cut another piece of his shirt off, and I'm like, let's keep going. I want that thing to, by the end of the time, it's just here. That's it.
All right.
It'll be fun.
Okay.
And Jackson goes nominated for All-Stars.
Did he?
Yeah.
Nice. Congratulations.
Yep. Yeah.
You got nominated. Who got nominated for the coaching job? Have you guys interviewed
They've
for
already
that
picked
yet?
those.
Not you.
Nope.
Who got it?
I'd rather not get into all that.
No, I want to hear it. It'll make for good radio. Good. It'll makes for a great podcast.
Gene Ferguson is the manager.
I could have guessed that one.
Yep.
Wow, there's not collusion going on over there at the old East Point Little League, as there.
Yeah, he got that.
Oh, what a freaking joke that is.
John Guffey got the assistant job, which I'm 100% good with that. He's a great coach. I mean,
Who voted for Gene?
Apparently, I guess you just put it in, and the board.
Yeah, well, the
decides
board.
that.
Right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not shocked.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't his wife the vice president?
Yes,
Did she get the vote?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she does or not. I don't know. I've never been in the room where they tally that, but
No, I'm sure she did.
yeah. And then John Reedy was the third coach. So
Does his mom help him?
I don't know, but I don't know. I got a phone call today from Gene, and he had told me that they're going to bring on a fourth coach after they pick the team. So he goes, just be prepared for my phone call. And I'm like, whatever. I don't really care. Like I told him, man, I think it's not about me, man. It's about those kids. It's their time, not mine. Don't worry about me. So I got other.
Be a dad and root from the stands this time.
I may actually do that.
Be a dad.
So that way, I mean, I told
you know
him,
what? Here's the deal, dude. Unless you have the kind of coaching staff that everybody is considered to be the equal, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I mean,
and it's not that I don't think that you're the equal. What I'm saying is they're not going to give you that opportunity. You know, when I coached with Call and I coached with Dominic Rufa and I coached with Johnny and I coached with Brett and I coached with Manny Sanguian, we were all equals.
Yeah.
Okay. We all had something to bring to the table.
Yeah.
And all of our opinions were heard.
Yeah.
Whether they were right or wrong, they were all heard. That ain't gonna happen.
No.
Promise you that.
Probably not.
He'll call his wife before he calls you.
Probably.
Want to bet?
No, I don't want to bet anything.
Nah, I bet.
I don't have any money.
Want to bet the beard?
No.
I'm going to get you to shave that shit off.
No. No. I'm fine with it, man. Like I said, I told Jackson, he was nominated. He was happy about that. Because unfortunately, in the newer era of days, you can nominate kids all you want. They got to get past through the board.
They had to try out.
Well, they got to get through the board first to make sure that you're sending over kids that could represent the city, and then
don't worry about it. You guys are going to get smoked anyways.
I hope not for Jackson's sake, but yeah, it could happen.
All right, I hope Jackson doesn't get smoked.
I hope
but
he
everybody
just
else is
balls out, man, and just sticks it right up there with Yahoo.
Well, you got to play West Point.
Yeah, we beat them last year when I was the manager of that team.
You ain't beating them this year.
We also beat Del Rey 32-20 when I was the manager last year.
West is best, brother.
Not last year, they weren't.
They will be this year.
Yeah, I heard they brought people over this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
Should be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, look, it's not, to me, I hope all the kids do well. And I'm being sincere when I say that. I don't like the politics that goes on in it. And that's
not in sports, man.
And that's what happened to you. It was politics. It had nothing to do with coaching ability.
No.
Nothing. Zero.
No.
And when you do that, you take the rightful people that should be at the helm and you kick them aside for your own personal gain.
There's a lot of things that I think that people will bring up about not just that, but other stuff that goes on.
What, that you're friends with me?
And no, I mean, I'm sure that has a lot to do with things too, but
a lot or 100% of it? Maybe 99.9 of it?
I don't know, because I've been an ass here the last 4 months, so I probably earned some of that percent.
They deserved it.
Oh, agreed. That's why I just don't care.
Right.
But yeah, they got the I don't give a crap anymore, Jeff. So
Well,
you've seen me when I get to that point sometimes with certain things where I'm just like, I just don't care.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, I'm like, whatever.
What are they doing for the place over there? Have they fixed it up?
No.
How are the scoreboards working?
I don't know. I've never seen them on. Last time I saw those scoreboards work is when I played there.
Yeah.
And that was 30 years ago.
Scoreboards don't work. Nothing works there.
No.
Not even the board.
No. But
anyway,
enough of that talk.
New topic.
Yes. What do we got?
Well, we got a few listeners out there. We want to say hello, big shout out to Mike Melendez. It's actually probably his first time joining us.
First time, long time.
First time, long time. I like that.
Yeah.
That's good. I like
That's
that.
good old radio right there.
Oh, good old radio. Megan, a loyal supporter. She was on last week. She's here today watching.
You're talking about Port St. Lucie, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Cane Select. Kyle is watching, and of course, my beautiful wife is watching.
Yep.
So yeah, we got some listeners out there today. So thank you for joining on to the program.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of good, a lot of good things coming up. Want to discuss something really, really that touched home. Did you hear about the kid who got hit in the chest and then was revived by one of our? Okay,
I did hear about that.
So, thankfully, thank God, knock on wood, that young man is doing great. Okay, he is on the road to recovery. He's been great. He actually was invited to the Today Show. Him and his family, they were on the Today Show.
Oh, I saw the video. Yeah.
Yes. So that little that young man, his name is Oscar. Okay, and just to kind of tell our listeners what we're talking about, Oscar was playing baseball on a baseball field at Phipps Park, which is in Lake Worth, Florida. And during the time when he was playing, the ball hit him in the chest, and Oscar unfortunately collapsed on the ground and had to be revived by a innocent
kid.
By an innocent bystander that was there. Thankfully, knew how to do CPR. There was no AED at the park, which is very important. We're going to talk a little bit about that as well. But
gotta have that, man.
Thankfully, they were able to bring him back. He was transported to the hospital. I believe it was St. Mary's, and he's doing great.
That's awesome.
So I reached out to the mom, and through Instagram, tried to get a hold of a few people that I saw that she had in common, friends-wise, on social media. But it was my direct message or private message that she answered.
Good.
And called me right away. Well, called me a few days later. And, this is similar to like what happened to Hamlin.
Yeah.
And during the Monday Night Football game with the Buffalo Bills. Okay. Similar situation.
Not a Bills fan, man, but I remember when that
everybody
happened.
Knows. Everybody knows.
Your heart stops for a minute.
You had to be living in Siberia if you didn't hear about that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, exact same situation. And today I got to talk to the mom. And
that's awesome.
She was the nicest woman. So appreciative of me reaching out. So appreciative of some of the things that we are going to be doing for her. I won't really reveal that yet.
Good.
But we are going to, do some things. And she actually told me about something that was very, very interesting, which is there's a product out there, not only AED, which I think is very important. That should be in every single park across the county, across the state, across the world.
Yes.
Period. And a story, because if you don't know how to do CPR, unfortunately, that little boy today is not here with us.
Yeah.
So thankfully, thank you to Jamie from the Hollywood Heat, who knew how to do CPR and was able to save this little young boy.
Thank God.
But there is a product out there that actually helps this type of situation, getting hit with such impact that it stops your heart.
Stops your heart, yeah.
So I don't know the name of the company. She told me, I just can't remember off the top of my head, but she is going to send me the information. And I'm going to reach out to this gentleman who owns the company. It's actually, she said it's by Gainesville area in Florida.
Okay.
All right. But I also am bringing all this up because, again, I think the AED is very important.
Is she coming on the show?
I'm going to try.
Or get him on the show.
I'm going to.
All right, fine. I'm jumping the gun.
All right.
Go ahead.
Anyways, so
Go ahead,
Ashbet. You know I always have something up my
I know
sleeve.
you do.
So,
God, I don't know why I freaking asked.
Yeah. So, again, I was very, very humbled to talk to her, and I told her why. Again, it hit home.
Yeah.
Obviously us having kids,
Mm-hmm.
and that could have been one of our kids, and
Yeah.
just as simple as playing on the field and getting hit in the chest, line drive or not. Okay. And if somebody wasn't around to help this little man is not with us.
Yeah.
And that hits home. So want to express the importance of the AED, but I also want to express the importance of, for our fall season, we are going to host a class for CPR.
CPR. Get a
To learn.
BLS card.
I'm going to give it an open forum. Anybody who wants to come to the class prior to the season starting that wants to get CPR certified, we're going to do it as an organization for Fleetle. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We have somebody that we know can do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's important, man. So I know how to do it. Okay.
Yep.
I know how to do CPR.
Yep.
Okay. When I coached, it was a requirement.
Yep.
Okay. Now I haven't brushed up on some of the newer stuff that's out there now. And there is, believe it or not, there's no more mouth to mouth.
No.
It's compressions.
That's all it is.
And that's it. Unless you have the facial mask
Mm-hmm.
that they require you to do. Otherwise, it's not necessary.
Yep.
So that changed. There was mouth to mouth back when I took it.
I know how to do it as well because we had to do it back at my old job, older job. But either way, I mean, I had to learn it because I worked in a medical center at the time. But I'm glad that I know how to do it. I just hope I never have to use it. And that's...
I haven't had to use it, but I will say this. I saved my father's life
Really?
because part of the class was learning how to do the Heimlich.
Oh, I do remember that.
My father was eating Chinese food at our... Oh, no, actually it wasn't Chinese food. It was like Outback or Texas Roadhouse or
like
something.
steak.
He started choking on a piece of steak, and
I do
saved
remember
him.
that.
Yeah. So not knowing how to do that,
Yeah.
I mean, I got pleasure in crushing him.
Yeah.
But truthfully, all kidding aside, if it wasn't for me, he might have choked to death.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it puts life in a different perspective, man, when you know how to do it and you have to react at a certain moment like that. And, again,
Thank God for the coach, man.
thank God for the coach.
Yeah.
And
But it was, you said it was a coach,
no,
right?
no, it was Coach's wife. It was Jamie.
Oh, okay.
It was Hollywood Heat,
Yeah.
12U, Dallas, Coach Dallas Barnes, his wife. Jamie.
Oh, okay.
And she was quick to respond. Now, the interesting part of this was, if you watch the thing from the Today Show, was mom is a nurse. Oscar's mom's a nurse. Dad is a firefighter.
Oh.
But guess what, man? When it's your kid,
Yeah, you panic, man.
you got to... I mean, I can't even imagine, and I told her this today, I can't even imagine what was going through your mind.
Yeah.
So I got to save my kid's life right here, right now. Otherwise, and if I don't do it and I can't do it,
Yeah.
it's on my hands.
Yeah, no, I can't do it.
So she said in the interview with the Today Show, she started compressions, but she all of a sudden realized, this is my kid. And that's when Jamie took over.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's an incredible story. Now, on top of that, it just happened again this past weekend with another kid off Team Siege 10U playing in Weston.
Holy crap.
Just happened again. So I'm bringing all this stuff of the topic because it happens more than you think.
Yeah.
Hamlin basically opened our eyes on national television.
Yep.
But if that doesn't happen on national television, do we hear about it?
No.
Okay. This happened within our circle of travel baseball within our community. So we heard about it. And then it happens again a week or so later, 2 weeks later,
Yeah.
within our circle of travel baseball. Now, Team Siege does not play for us. They don't play in Fleetle. That's fine, but that doesn't mean anything to me. The fact that this young man was saved, guess what? They had an AED there.
Oh, really? Okay. That was my next
That's
question.
that's how they saved him.
That's awesome.
So, man, again, I'm a dad. You're a dad. We're a community. People need to help each other, and we all need to understand things like this can happen at a split second, and you got to be able to react. And if you aren't able to react, somebody's life is gone.
Yeah.
So prayers to the two individuals. I don't know the other or the other kid's name, but Oscar was the young man from Phipps Park. Prayers to him and his family on a speedy recovery. Thank you to his mom for calling me back and responding to our me reaching out and wanting to put out my hand and say, I'm here for you if you ever need anything, whatever it is. I don't care what it is. Because that's what life's about, man.
Oh, without a doubt.
And to do all this stuff and with Fleetle and diamond deals. And
how old was this kid?
7 years old.
Jesus.
7. Yeah. So, look, again, I am proud to know that a member of our Fleetle family was able to assist in that.
Yeah.
Makes me proud. And I want to help all the people that don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
That need a refresher course. I do.
Yeah. I know I do.
You do. I want to help these people. So if you're listening out there, we are going to be hosting our own CPR class for Fleetle prior to the fall season starting.
Yep.
Okay. And we are here to help you, and we're here to educate people on if things happen, hopefully somebody's there to respond. On top of that, political or not, every freaking field in Palm Beach County, Broward, Miami-Dade, Treasure Coast, Central Florida, West Coast, everywhere. Pinellas County, I don't care where you live. There should be an AED in every single park.
Yeah.
If there are kids playing there.
Yeah.
If there's adults playing there.
That doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. At a pickleball court, there should be one.
Agreed. Yes.
And that's become one of the hottest sports out there right now is pickleball.
Who would have thought that?
I don't get it. It's like playing ping pong on top of a...
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
I don't either.
But it's fine. Like, hey, you enjoy
Whatever.
it. Great.
Do what you
God
gotta
bless.
do.
It's not for me. I don't play golf either. I fish.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like fishing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like fishing in the lake, but I love to go on the ocean.
Yeah.
So
your son was fishing in the lake yesterday.
My son loves the lake.
Yeah.
And catches some nice bass. I just can't sit out there with the bugs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big bug fan.
Yeah.
So I would rather go and...
I think I laugh more that your kid reminds me more of me because he likes the hip-hop stuff. But no, I'm not talking about that. He looks... No, are you kidding me? He don't look... That ain't my kid. That's definitely you.
Sheila?
But listens to metal music.
Well, Sheila did.
She's a metalhead?
She is alternative.
Oh, this kid's listening to freaking thrash
Well, that's
metal.
because he's starting to kind of like,
He's got the mullet going.
Yeah, the mullet's it's working nicely for him.
Yeah, it's doing well. And he goes out and bass fishes like a little redneck that he thinks he is. He's like John Travolta. He's like a redneck Italian over here. Like, get out of here with that crap. He's like Urban Cowboy. That may be his new nickname.
Urban
Cowboy.
He wears my boots.
Yeah, I know. That's what's even worse, Phil.
I know.
They were cones. But, yeah. And he's what, 12?
He's 12. He'll be 13 in December.
December.
Yep. Yeah, he wears my boots. I bought a pair of boots when I went to Nashville. First pair ever. And he wears my boots now.
To Roadhouse.
To Roadhouse.
That's awesome.
Well, he wore them. He went to a party, too. He wore them to the party.
With the girlfriend?
I'm not going to answer that.
Come on.
He will be mad. I want to. Yes, he did.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. His sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for him, dude. He's turning into a little man, bro. Turning into a little man. I like it.
Yeah.
Your wife told me the other day. She's like, it's funny. You come over to your house every now and then, and he'll be in a pissy mood about something. And I'll come in and I'll bust his balls so fast. And all of a sudden he's just, hey, let's go do this. Hey, let's hang out. I'm like, yeah, buddy. I got you. Uncle Buck will take care of things.
Yeah.
Let me see that chick that you're dating.
It's so weird, man. Again, obviously I have Kaylee. She's my princess. But I'll never have a girl that's biologically mine.
Nope. Me either.
I've been snipped, clipped, and zipped. So
I haven't, but
I was neutered.
It ain't happening. So
I was legitimately neutered.
Yeah.
So, and I took Facebook Live of that.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, I do remember that.
But yeah, so I decided not to have any more kids after Dominic, and and yeah, so I will never have a girl.
Nope.
But Kaylee's good is all I could ever ask for.
Yep.
She's awesome. I love her.
Same
She's
with
my
McKenna,
princess.
man.
She gets treated like a princess. She's got 3 boys or 3 brothers, 2 other brothers, 3 brothers, and it's just her. She's the princess. So her being the princess allows me to understand what it would have been like to have a girl. But then again, it's like her dad is so involved in her life, and you know, kudos to him. He's a great dad. Him and I get along very well, believe it or not. And you know, he's him and I laugh sometimes. I remember when we were in Hawaii, and I was like, "What is she wearing?" "I'm gonna be started," he says, and I'm like, "You say something. You say something. I'm not saying shit."
Yeah.
And then I'm like, then I do, and I'm like,
she's your daughter, buddy.
But you know, I love her, man, because
I'm the same with McKenna, dude.
Yeah, I know you are.
I mean, she, her dad is still around, obviously. We don't talk. I haven't spoke a word to him in probably 15 years. And it sucks because I actually wouldn't mind talking to him now that they're all getting older. You know, I mean, I got a grandkid on the way. I got, you know, she's going off to college. I mean, she leaves.
That's right. We made that announcement. When's the due date?
End of June.
It's coming up.
2 months, Dougie.
Holy schmoly. You're going to be a grandpa in 2 months?
Yep. Papa Jeff.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Now you guys wonder why the beard is long and gray? This is why, dude. And now I'm moving, so it's even better. I have like
I don't want to say give me any mojo or voodoo or
for the grandkid stuff.
I'm not ready to be a grandpa.
No, I wasn't either. But it's.
But don't forget, man. I got Christopher, who's 28 years old.
Yeah, I mean,
and Kaylee's 23 now.
I mean, he's due to pop out a puppy anytime soon. I mean, what are we doing?
Out a puppy?
What's the
not
problem?
The Palm Beach Kennel Club. Pop out a puppy. Oh, wow.
I'm just spitting it off here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I had other comments, but I know it's a kid show, so I'll keep it somewhat clean today.
Yeah, I mean, it's PG.
But it's really not.
I'm PG-13.
Thank you. But, I mean, come on. PG is like watching the wind blow these leaves. That ain't happening here.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm fine with it, dude. Like I said, I've told people before, I'm like to the moon excited about having a grandkid.
Oh, you should be.
I'm freaking jacked.
Look, man, we're at a totally, it's almost like going back to our parents' era now.
Mm-hmm.
You can have kids at any time.
You can now, yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
I'm not saying go out. I'm
and
not promoting it to go out and do it right now.
No, it's not even about promoting it. Like, he's been with the same girl for a while.
Since like the 8th grade.
Yeah. So, I mean, hello. You know, it's junior high school sweethearts.
Yeah.
So that's, God bless them, man.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. Can't worry about shit today like we used to.
No.
Because anything can happen.
Yeah.
Now,
you're 100% right.
Am I going out and telling my kid, hey, man, go, have a baby right now? No, I'm not saying that. Yeah. But if it happens, what do? You're here to support them. That's it. Period. End of story. That's what you're supposed to do with your kids. Yeah. You're not supposed to be, oh, my God. Bullshit. Yeah. I'm sure you did a lot of dumb shit yourself.
What? Me?
Not you, but in general, when people are the ones that are ragging on them. I don't get it.
Oh, yeah.
Because you were perfect?
No.
What are you, an angel?
No.
Not a freaking chance.
So my way of talking to these people that tell me, well, gosh, he's just so young. He's 22.
Young. What's
and
young?
blah, blah. Listen, look, I always tell people like this. I said, we can't go back in time when my grandparents were. I mean, Jesus, my grandmother had my father when she was 14 years old. So,
there you go.
It's a different time frame. I was like, but...
It was like back in 1848.
Here we go. You got to deal with Butch on that comment.
Oh shit, my bad. I said that live.
But
good thing he watches. I could have Daniel edit that.
So anyway, but you can't really go to that. I mean, like nowadays. I mean, Jesus, how many teen moms do you see? I mean, they have a freaking show based on it, for crying out loud. I know. Don't get me started on that show. But anyway, I did watch the first 2 seasons, but yeah. And it made me feel better about myself. I'm not going to lie to you, because I'm like, I'm not that much of a schmuck. Yeah. But like I told Trenton, and I told Bella the same thing, man. Like, look, dude, babies are blessings, man.
Absolutely.
Like there's a lot of people that I know that can never have kids.
Bro,
ever.
I was scared. And if he says he's not scared, he ain't fooling me.
I don't think he told me yesterday. He's not so much that he's scared about having a baby. He's scared of
providing.
Correct. And it's just, and that's
scared, call it worried, anxious, whatever it is. It's still all in the same kind of family.
Yeah.
You're worried. You're now in charge of a life. Hello.
Yeah.
That's this is the whole show is about being in charge of a life or helping a life.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I told him, I'm like, Trenton, I said, the days of going, you know what? I think I'm going to go to Disney for the weekend. Those days are done, buddy. You better start sucking it up real quick. If you go to Disney, you better go and enjoy it now. I said, because when the kid comes, it's done.
Absolutely.
And I'm like,
well, it's not done. Look, the kid works. Right? And we're
works.
calling him a kid. He's a freaking man. He's going to be a father here.
22 years old, man.
In a month, a month and a half. Mm-hmm. But look, to me, he'll always be a kid. Just like Kaylee will always be a kid, and my kids will always be kids, and Christopher will always be a kid. Christopher's a big kid, though. Yeah. He's still a big kid. He still plays freaking video games and he loves his comic books, and he loves Star Wars, and he loves all that jazz. He went to Comic-Con. Like, he's a big kid. Yeah. And he'll always be a kid to me. But when you become a father, it takes it to a whole nother level. Mm-hmm. People don't, like, I'm sure people do get it. The ones that are especially fathers or moms.
Yeah, you can't worry about you anymore.
Nope. It's not about you anymore. It's about the kid. No, and honestly, man, now that we're on that stuff, that's why I was so freaking mad at people. Yeah. Why? Because I don't care. You say whatever you want about me. When you bring my son into the mix because you can't get to me, that's when I got a problem. Yeah. And I'm sorry they did it. Whether they want to admit it or not. Right. They didn't let him play him in the Groundhog tournament. Why? Because of his father? Because I have a lawsuit against you because you wouldn't shut your freaking mouth? Mm-hmm. That's why. Yeah. Sorry, you should have shut up. But now, after that, what about All-Stars? Didn't pick him for All-Stars. For what reason? His coach nominated him. Mm-hmm. What was the reason for that? Because they were trying to be a jerk. That's where I cannot stand these people that say, I'm here for the kids. We're here for the kids. East Point. Bullshit. You're full of shit. I'll say it to your face. Come to my house. I'll tell you right to it, just like I'm saying it right now. Mm-hmm. Sorry, you're not being truthful with yourself. You want to apologize? Great. Let's move forward. But you won't because you don't think you're wrong. And they did it. Period of the story. My son deserved being on All-Stars. We did all the proper paperwork. They didn't pick him. Yeah. I approached them about it. They didn't have an answer. Then a tournament comes up and they don't pick him.
Wasn't that at the same time that when you actually, I'm not going to bring up the coach's name, but because
I will.
Oh, okay.
Chris?
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, one. Chris Miller?
Yeah. So when he popped off and said, no, I did send the email, and then he showed the email off. Yep. That's when I was like, well, okay, it's out of his hands now. It's over there now.
Oh, yeah. I have that email too.
Yeah.
And he sent it to Tony Sanker,
yeah.
and he sent it to AJ, and they did nothing about it.
Yeah.
Yet, Mrs. Ferguson, VP, said, yeah, we didn't get it. I never heard any correspondence. Really? Guy just said he sent it.
Yeah.
So who's lying?
Well, actually, he showed the date and time when it was sent.
Yes, sir.
That was the funnier part. It was funny,
Come on, man. Anyways, again.
But anyway.
Not trying to get into that whole thing again, but it's the truth. You can't say you care about kids. You can't say you want to do this for kids, and then all of a sudden you're doing that to a kid. Yeah. Period. If you love kids, you love kids. If you want to be there for kids, you want to be there for kids. You want to help kids. You want to save a kid's life. Great. Thank you. That could have been my son at East Point Little League. What would they have done?
Oh,
there's not an AED there.
Oh, there's not one there?
Show me where it is.
I'd have to ask.
It's not there. I don't see it on the wall. And if there is, I've never seen it.
Yeah.
And if it's upstairs, it's doing nobody any good because if that door's locked, nobody's getting to it in time.
Yep, exactly.
So where is it? And if it is, I apologize. Then great, you have it there. But would they have saved him? Shit.
Somebody would have.
Bullshit.
If I was there.
Okay. Besides you? You think Drew Backoff was going to save Dylan?
No, he don't even go there anymore. I know. I get what you're saying. I think, you know what, though? I really do. I think
not a chance in hell.
I think they would only because of kids.
Nope.
But
nope.
God, I just hate to feel that way.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
When you are like that, it does not stop.
Yeah.
And if you have hatred in your heart, I have no hatred. Nothing. I don't hate anybody in this world. Why? Because hate is a very, very strong word. Do I dislike you? Yep. Mm-hmm. Do I think you're not a good person? Yup.
Yeah.
but I don't hate anybody. They hate me. I don't hate them.
Yeah.
And they can hate me all they want. You see me losing sleep? No. I got bags underneath my eyes?
No.
I'm in the best mood I've ever been in.
All right.
Thank God. Okay, let's go out for a beer.
Okay.
We'll go to Funky Nuts over here. Biscuits.
Funky Nuts.
Whatever it's called. But seriously, like, again, man, I get fired up because I believe in helping people so much. I didn't have to reach out to that mom. I wanted to.
Yeah.
Why? Just because I understood as a parent what she was going through somewhat, because if it was my kid, I would have wanted somebody to help.
It's been one of my biggest fears, man.
Dude, you know, there's a recurring dream I have that I'm running after my kid, because there was one thing my mom and dad always used to get so worried about was the street.
Yeah.
Running after a ball and not being able to just not, you know, because,
Not paying attention, yeah.
no, I mean, how quickly as a sports person were you to run after a ball? Oh, I got to go, we got it, right?
Yeah.
But didn't remember the car's going to come.
Yeah.
That's a recurring dream I still have to this day. And I wake up in a cold sweat because I don't get there in time. So every day.
Yeah.
And now Dominic and Dylan know how to look across the street at this point in their
Yeah,
life.
yeah, yeah.
But when they were growing up and babies,
Different.
couldn't get that image out of my head. So I care. I would never want to see any child hurt.
Yep.
And I would never want to see anybody in that position to where, God forbid, you got to do CPR on your kid. But it happens. And it's life.
Yeah.
And you better be prepared.
100%.
So that's what we're talking about today. Let's be prepared, people. Let's not show hatred. Be prepared. Let's have CPR lessons. Let's have the proper tools that we need. God forbid we have to save a child or a human being, because there's no coming back from that. As true as today is April 9th, my sister died in 2 days in a car accident. Today's the anniversary of her day that she got into the accident. Tomorrow is another day, and the 11th is the day she died, and the 13th is the day she was buried. So, dude,
I remember wearing the
go through it every year.
I remember the black stuff we used to wear, the black on Bethesda uniforms.
So, you know, man, I know what it was like to lose a sibling. I don't know if Oscar has any brothers or sisters. I care because it's not a fun feeling, dude.
Yeah.
It's not fun. I know when this day comes around months in advance. Why? Because I know it's coming.
Yep.
Why? Because I lived it.
Yep.
And I watched my parents cry their eyes out. And I watched my parents divorce because of it, because neither one of them knew how to handle it. And I watched my own self go through life questioning every moment.
Yeah, it sucks, man.
So
Look at you now. You're in a good mood now. No, you were.
A little sad.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to liven you up.
I'm sad because it's terrible to have hatred.
Yep.
It really is, because you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring.
Yep.
You really don't. We don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. You don't know who you're hurting deep down inside. I mean, people have hurt me.
My grandmother used to say to me to live each day like there's no tomorrow.
Right. Yeah.
That's what
she was a smart woman.
Yep.
You know, people hurt me not by hurting me. They hurt my kid. And I had to deal with that. And I had to look at my son.
Which still hurts.
100% hurts every day. Why? He should be going to Cooperstown with the same team he played with for 7 seasons.
Yeah.
And he's not. Why? Because people like Drew Backoff and Lauren Cohey wanted to be and Sorry. We're going to edit that out.
Yeah, edit that out.
Anyways.
Daniel.
But seriously, that's what they wanted to be.
Take 2.
They wanted to be not nice people.
Yep.
By getting rid of me solved the problem? No, y'all broke up. By getting rid of Dylan away from his friends, that solved your problem? No. Didn't. You just hurt a kid.
Yeah.
You didn't hurt me. You hurt him.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
by the way,
what do you got going on this week?
Well, real quick, I want to make sure we remind all the listeners too that are listening to Facebook Live and whatever.
Spacebook?
Spacebook, Facebook, Book of Face, whatever we're going to call it.
MySpace? You don't even remember MySpace, do you?
Yeah, you don't, do you? Oh, God.
Oh my God, she said
Tom
no.
was my first ever friend.
Tom was a good man,
God,
dude.
yes, he was. But anyway, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. And make sure you log it on and get on to Spotify as well. Subscribe away.
Look, subscribe to us because we're out here for the right reasons. And I apologize to our audience for saying the way I said. That was a little bit over the top. But again, I get passionate. It's my kid. It's my kid. It's the person you hurt. But you should still follow us. Why? Because we're here for the right reasons. We're here to educate you. We're here to have fun with you. Yep. We're here to give out scholarship awards. We're here to give out baseball gloves. We're here to put on great tournaments for kids that mean something.
Yeah.
That's not about just grabbing their money and taking off.
Agreed.
And we're doing it for the right reasons. And I don't care what anybody says. I know what we're doing, and I know why we're doing it. Mm-hmm. And I know what we have in store as the years go on. And I know what we're going to be doing when it comes down time to the next tournament coming up. And we're going to have different surprises. And I mean, how many flyovers have you seen at a Little League field? Thank you. Why? It was cool, right?
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd be able to pull it off, and none of you did either.
Yeah.
Did you honestly think that
I will say the one that you did? No, I didn't think in a million years. Yeah. I won't even lie to you. I really didn't. I'm like, okay, he's not doing it. But the one at East Point that you did for the opening, the first ever, where that guy's legitimately hanging out of the freaking helicopter.
The second one didn't go as planned, but it went off, and we did it. We did it. They were there.
But that first one was gas.
Oh, my God. And the footage we got from that was
Dude, they flew over like 4 freaking times.
Flew over 4 times. Yeah, hung out. Waved to the kids.
Yeah, dude, it was awesome.
People were like, what the?
Kids loved it, man. Kids loved it.
It was fun. And again, that's what it's all about, man.
Yep.
I was telling somebody today, I think actually it was Oscar's mom. Like, we did this because we wanted these kids to have memories that would last them a lifetime. And if nothing else came out of it other than having memories, I'm happy.
You said of a lifetime. It triggered in my brain. Did you see that the lead singer from Firehouse died today?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you know the Finally Found a Love of a Lifetime?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
62 years old, man. I'm like,
young.
Damn.
That's young, man.
He's younger than my old man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
How'd he die?
Cancer.
Has the stuff come out about Vontae? I haven't seen it.
About who?
Davis, Vontae.
Oh, no, I haven't seen anything on it. I've looked it up on Twitter, and it's usually where you can find it.
I mean, it's going to take a little bit of time to go through.
But, yeah, I don't know what the heck happened. But, yeah, Vontae Davis dying, man, that shocked the crap out of me. Because it was April 4th.
Dude, he was 35 years old.
Yeah, but when I knew it wasn't an April Fool's when it came up like an Apple News thing popped up, and I'm like, holy crap, that's for real. I'm like, this guy's like 35. That's what I said. I'm like, he's in his 30s. I mean, he's 10 years younger than me.
Yep.
I mean, I look 65, but whatever.
I'm going to say 75.
If I shaved off the beard, 65.
Nah, get you 63 with.
Thanks, pal.
Oh man, but what else you got planned for this week? What you got going?
Just moving, man.
All right, you got the new place.
I gotta move.
Tell our listeners where you moving to.
Delray Beach.
Attaboy.
Thank you.
That's where you started.
That's where I started. Where I grew up.
Where the roots are.
Where I was born.
Yep.
And then I left and went to Boynton when I was 8.
Yeah.
Are
you excited about moving?
Met some jerky over here when he was 9, and now I'm going to head back the other direction, I guess.
Where exactly is it?
It is right.
I mean, don't give us the address, but where? Like,
I couldn't say what it is anyway.
What's the cross street?
It would be south of Flavor Pick on Military Trail. So past the Walmart, south of the Walmart.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Townhouse?
No, house.
On the right or left?
Left, or it's west side.
That's right.
That's what I meant on my right, yeah. Your left, my right.
Right.
Sure. Even she's freaking confused back there.
She's like,
what?
She's stuck on MySpace.
She just Googled it and went.
I bet she did.
No.
Did you Google MySpace?
Did you really Google MySpace?
Oh,
okay. I was like, God.
Oh, man.
Here, let me show you what it looks like. It's horrible.
So that's actually where my aunt lived. Close to there. She lived off of Flavor Pick and Military.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, my Aunt Shelley.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, so that's not that far.
No.
That's actually closer for me. Well, not
It's a straight drive.
Yeah.
You don't have to make a turn at all.
Starbucks right there. I stop right at
Right
Starbucks.
across the street, doggy. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, go right there.
Yep.
New one, too.
Starbucks over there.
I like that one.
Axe throwing bar. Looking forward to throwing an axe.
Yeah, that's I think Sheila went there. That Game of Thrones or Game with Axes.
It's right over there.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Sure.
The medieval times.
Oh boy. Yeah.
You ever been to one of those shows? They have one in Kissimmee. I always wanted to do that.
No.
You never went to the
I
medieval
can't do
times?
it, bro. I can't.
Why?
What do you mean, why? I do.
Ah.
I mean, it's a bunch of people, like grown-ass people dressing up like medieval times, and they're going to speak to me that way?
It reminds me of Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah, it does, I guess.
That was a great movie.
A great film, but I don't want to be in front of it. I mean, I want to watch it, but I don't know.
Are you not okay with your sexual gender
I don't give a crap
or
about
orientation, whatever it is?
what are you talking about?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
I don't want to see them dressed up in their stuff and
Why?
acting like they're back in the medieval days. We're now.
But you'll watch Spaceballs 1,000 times.
Damn right I will, because I can watch that thing, no problem. No, I have seen it. I have friends of mine that have gone there.
Mr. Coffee.
Care for some?
Care for some?
I have friends of mine that go to it, and they get all
like
dressed
it.
up.
I mean, I've never been to it, but I want to go. And I don't
asked
even
them-
like all that crap.
I don't either.
And I say crap, but like I'm not interested in, BCC stuff, but that would be kind of cool. Hi, how are you?
Hey.
Nice to see you. Come on in.
Yeah, have a seat.
Have a seat.
What do you think about baseball? Anyway.
You look like Luther Vandross a little bit. Or what was that guy? Oh, Shaft. He looks like Shaft.
You damn
You look
right.
like Shaft. You damn right. He's smiling.
Yeah, he does, actually.
He did look like Shaft, right?
Yeah. All right.
Let's talk about Shaft.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I would like to go to those. I've always wanted. And I'm not a big, go up to Orlando guy. You know that.
Oh, I know that. Yes,
I mean,
you hate that crap.
Nope. It's not that I hate it. I don't see the point of it if they haven't changed the damn park in 900 years.
Yeah.
I mean,
You sound like my dad.
I mean, the shit was there the same week,
Yeah.
the week before.
You sound exactly like my father.
Well,
Is Space Mountain still there? Yeah.
I ain't going.
Okay. Well, I wrote it 25 years ago. We're good.
Yeah, I mean, seriously.
Now you get people like Kelly.
Well, Kelly's there every weekend.
Yeah, she could be. Yeah.
Yep.
Not anymore.
Sharon Wilson, Kurt's wife.
Yeah.
There every weekend.
Oh my God. How do you afford it?
Ray, his wife.
Oh,
Christy.
Yeah.
There every weekend. I don't get it.
I just don't get how you can afford it, man. It's an arm and a leg.
I mean, look, to each his own. They like it. They love it. Kelly's watching right now. She's gonna be pissed at you.
No, I have nothing. There's nothing.
No, I mean,
I'm not saying anything.
I always
bad.
bust her chops, but
She, if she could go to Disney World, she'd go every weekend, man. 100%.
Kids like it too, though, don't they?
Yeah.
Jackson,
Yeah.
McKenna,
Yeah.
all of them.
All of them did.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what
did
they do now.
liked it, or did they go because they were going?
I think at one point Ryan was the one that kind of drew himself away from it a little bit.
Yeah.
Trenton would go now. I mean, Trenton freaking loves Disney stuff. So I mean,
Really?
he still watches Disney movies and crap. I mean, that's what he likes. So whatever.
I mean,
all
look,
power to you.
I get if you got the pass, you better use it. That's the one thing I do get.
Yeah.
If you got that pass, you better use it.
And that's really when Kelly was going.
It's worth
a lot.
it then.
She had the
I know,
annual
she had
pass
that pass.
and we did and really financially, if you do the breakdown, if
It's
you go
100% worth it.
if you go over 3 times a year,
It's
it pretty much paid itself.
100%
So,
worth it.
so
And then
I
you get the fast pass with it and all, all the speed pass.
So she had it made with that. So she was going as much as she could just to get her money's worth out of it.
I
can't hate on that.
I looked into it one time to see, because I was going to be kind of like you. Sheila wanted to go and she wanted to drive up there with the kids, and I was away at work or whatever. Have fun, especially if it's already prepaid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
I mean, I don't listen. I talk a lot of crap about Disney World and that I'm not a Disney guy. I'm really not a Disney guy, but I do like the Magic Kingdom. I've always said that. I don't mind walking down and just looking at the shops, and I like to people watch. I mean, one time, I tell you what, man, and I know we're getting way off topic for what we talked about, but if other people in the world have done this, I'm sure that feel free to comment. But her and I used to go to this joint. Her and I just went by ourselves.
Why are you petting your microphone?
I don't know. I'm just being nice to it.
Oh, good doggy.
Yeah.
Good
anyway,
microphone.
like I was saying, so we went to Magic Kingdom. It was like a weekend that just her and I went. We was no kids, no nothing, and that's where we went to go. So we went there and we sat outside. We're eating, and I just started watching.
Did you get the heart-shaped tub at the hotel?
No,
I always wanted one of those.
She wrote me some John Deere letter, and I don't know, whatever. But
and I always wanted to stick a quarter in one of those beds and see if it
vibrate.
Yeah. Not for anything else other than my back.
But we would people watch, man. Like, and we would sit there and, I mean, like I talk about dressing up. Like I just got done making fun of somebody that dresses up in medieval times. Dude, I've seen grown-ass men that are in their 50s and way out of shape, and they're dressing up like freaking
like
Mr. Incredible. And I'm talking like the whole outfit, dude. Like, I mean, like not the paid freaking people that work there.
Yeah, no, I know.
Like a regular schmuck like me goes into that place and you're dressed up like freaking Peter freaking Pan. I'm like, bro, grow up, please. And meanwhile, he's walking around. He's even talking that way. At one point.
Was he magical?
It was delightful.
That's awesome.
And, oh, yeah. Sure, right. So I looked over.
No, seriously. I mean, look, if you have enough nerve to walk out of the house like that, then you better play the part.
You better.
Absolutely.
And you better know that this fat guy's sitting over here going, what are you doing, bro? I'm not kidding you.
I would ask if he's got any Wonder Bread.
Pardon my language on this thing. I know we can edit it out, Daniel. You can edit it out later, but I'm not kidding you. The guy walked by and looked over and went, "Hello," and I looked around and I said, "What the hell?" Like that, and I just looked. I'm like, "What is going on here, dude?"
Oh my god!
Like, where's Tinkerbell, bro? Like, what are we doing?
Well, it's a magical place. I get it.
I will tell you this, and if Kelly is listening, because I don't know if she is or not.
She's still on there.
But if she is, she can tell you the last time that she went there, she will count how many times they don't say it. They're supposed to say, "Have a magical day."
Oh, yeah.
The last time she went, not one person told her that.
So I think the last time we went, and Sheila can confirm this if I'm right, it was Dylan's birthday. Mm-hmm. And there's happy birthday, Dylan. Happy birthday, Dylan. I'm like, how the fuck do you know my kid's name? Oh, wait, he's got that big ass pin on him. I'm like, but it confused the shit out of me. I'm like, what? I mean, seriously. But let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Worth every penny. Why?
Oh, yeah, dude.
We went right to the front of the line. Dylan, hey, come over here.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
If I would have known that, I would have been everybody's birthday. Every time I went.
It's my birthday tomorrow. We'll see you then.
We used to go to Denny's and get free ice cream. It's my birthday. My birthday for another 9 months, but I got a free freaking cake.
Oh, okay.
Chocolate.
Oh.
I'm serious, though. But God. Come on. It was so. They were in the middle of the freaking electric parade. Whatever the hell that. They stopped the parade. Happy birthday, Dylan.
Yeah.
You guys are.
Yeah.
On point.
Yeah.
Legit on, but they're paid to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, we were going, what was the one with the Pirate of the Caribbean, or the one that
Pirates
goes,
of the Caribbean.
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, right to the front.
Yeah.
It must have been like a 2-hour wait. It's December. Everybody goes there.
Yeah.
Why? It's nice out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
you don't want to go
on the
in
holidays.
Summer, man.
You got all the freaking decorations. It's Christmas, electric
I will
day,
say,
whatever they call it. Is it electric? Am I saying electric Avenue Parade or some crap like that? Whatever.
No, Kelly should.
Kelly, what is it? Hello. I mean, you were just there yesterday.
Yeah. No, I will say.
It's so magical. Well, she said it's so magical. Let's go again. What's the parade called? I don't know. I know it's magical. Tell me what the parade is called, Kelly.
Yeah, please.
And Kelly. But yeah, I mean, it's like they're on point.
I'll say
give
the
it to
Christmas
them.
decorations when they do there is pretty. It's pretty.
Look, I'm not saying it's not nice.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's just not my thing to go see the same crap I just saw the week before.
Now, I'm going to say this on this show, and I want everybody to understand that this is very rare that I do this. So I was telling Kelly today that we were talking about the new house that we're renting or whatever, and
yep.
I told her, I said, it's funny, I was in the storage unit, I'm going through all this crap, and then as I'm starting to get like, God, this sucks, man. Like, I hate freaking moving shit. I hate it.
Right.
And then I'm like, but God, man, my house is going to look so badass at
How
Christmas.
big is this place? 3 bedrooms?
Yeah, 3-2.
3-2? Mm-hmm. Big. You got a backyard?
Side yard.
Like a side piece?
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Nothing in the back, like no screened-in patio or anything?
No, there should be, but they have it fenced off, which is fine. Actually, I think you probably know the guy. You know BJ McCormick?
I feel like I do.
You would probably. He's Atlantic. He's from down here. But anyway, his
electrical parade.
Electrical parade.
I was right.
You were right. You said Electric Avenue. I mean,
We're gonna rock on to Electric Avenue, and let me take you higher.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
So anyway, so his wife is going to be his wife's going to be living behind us. So
snorted.
Yeah, you did. It was great. That's so medieval times.
Oh my God.
But anyway, so we got a nice front yard, and it's on a corner property. So there's a gate that separates one neighbor to the next, and then you have to have a code so you can't get in it. Normally, nobody ever goes there, and the other side is a dead end. So we got a big space there.
We got 30 seconds, right? Look at that.
Right.
I mean, it was just like, oddly enough, I looked up and I'm like, how much more time we got?
That's why I looked
30
this
seconds.
way. Yeah.
So I'm happy for you guys. I know you guys have been living in the apartment, and it's been a little rough since the last place you guys came from. But I'm happy for you. Yep. I do wish you would buy a house already.
I'm working on it.
I love you.
I did get the paperwork. So
you got the paperwork?
Yeah.
For what?
FHA, and
did you?
I downloaded it and printed it out today. Yes, sir. But I had to get here first, so that way I can get out of this apartment because I'm losing my crap. So
no, that's fine.
But
everybody got a stepping stone, right?
Yes,
stepping stone. Get a stepping stone.
And a grant too. But go ahead. I filled out paperwork for that today too. Yeah.
That a boy. All right, cool. Hey,
I'm getting there.
I wish you guys nothing but the best. Obviously,
thank you, brother.
It'll be nice when you have the grandchild too. You got the nice little apartment or a nice house now. Bring in the baby. Yeah. You guys can play.
What are you, Joe Pesci's mom and Goodfellas? Get out of here.
Well, I haven't seen him so long. Yeah, he's settling down now.
God. All right.
Looks like somebody we know.
Yeah. Make sure you guys go and subscribe on the YouTube channel. We will have updates on that every week, so that way you guys know what's coming up on the show, along with Spotify as well. Subscribe, join, whatever you got to do.
Jeff, great show today.
Yes, sir.
I know we got into a lot of different topics.
A lot of topics.
Life and in general, but again, major.
Oh, and hats off with Oscar, man. Like that
I was
kid
just going to say, absolute prayers to Oscar. I don't know the kid's name, but Team Siege, Tenyu.
Yes.
The young man who had the same issue as Oscar did. I wish you and your family nothing but prayers, health, and long life. Okay?
Yes, agreed.
Long life, because that's what it's all about. I'm a victim of losing a sibling and losing somebody way too young in life, and nobody wants that feeling. And so I just pray. I don't care if you like me or not. I pray for you.
Yep,
all
agreed.
Right? Thank you.
All right.
Until the next time, we will see you on the diamond. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.